Hey you guys, welcome to your Venus Do Sign series. This is for Venus and Taurus for the month of April 2018. So you guys that are new, if you don't know where your Venus is placed, you can go to any free astrology website such as astro.com. So you can pause the video, go to astro.com, enter your birth information, the day, the time, and location. If you don't know the exact time, you can put 12 p.m. That's fine. It's going to generate a free birth chart for you. And if in your birth chart, Venus is sitting in the sign of Taurus, then this is for you. And yes, sometimes I forgot to mention, sometimes your Sun and Venus sign can be sitting in the same sign. So this message still applies to you. So yeah, you guys, it's really easy and it gives you more in depth about your love life and your relationships with other people. So make sure you do that. Don't be afraid to go check that, because I see the Venus readings are still slowly growing. And I think it's because people feel intimidated about checking their Venus signs, but you should. And especially because so many of you say that, you know, the Venus signs are even more accurate than the sun, moon, or rising signs. So make sure you check that out. All right. So also I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I love and appreciate all the support that you guys give to me. And I just ask that you all please continue to support my channel. So you guys, for the central issue here, we have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, Princess of Wands, Temperance, Five of Wands, Ten of Cups, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, I feel that there is someone who had been trying to reach out to you, or someone who had tried to get you to notice them, but you just weren't emotionally ready for them. Maybe you were thinking about someone else. Maybe you prefer to get attention from someone else. So you didn't really pay this person any mind. This person could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries, or they overall just have that fiery energy where they are ready. They see what they want and they go after it. Now, also, this could be your energy, like you're trying to get someone's attention, but they're not paying any attention to you. And that's because they're thinking about someone else. Those of you that are in established relationships, I'm seeing a little bit of boredom in the relationship, and you're fantasizing or daydreaming about someone else, maybe someone from your past, or maybe someone that you have a crush on. For some of you, you're thinking about something that could lead to a third party situation here. I am seeing a lot of threes here. So for some of you, you might, if you're not dating, it could be that you're just dating more than one person and you're just not seeing the potential in none of the people here. You're bored with everybody. Nobody is impressing you. Everybody's trying too hard. Or you are in a relationship, but it's like maybe you feel a little bored, or maybe like the passion isn't really there. Like you guys are just friends or something. And then for some of others of you, there's some sort of third party situation, and somebody's thinking about the other person. They have more fun with the other person or something, or they wish they could decide on who to choose, or they wish they could just be with, you know, just in a one-on-one relationship. But unfortunately, their heart also belongs to someone else here. So I'm also seeing someone that is not really ready to open up and express themselves. There is something that either you could be bottling up, or your partner, and you're just not ready to open up and share the things that you're thinking about. And particularly if it is because it's someone else on your mind. So again, we have like that fire energy. So there's some sort of attraction that is developing between you and this other person, especially if there's Sagittarius again. But there is some sort of connection that you're having with someone and you're feeling passionate. Maybe this person is motivating you and they're telling you things that you need to hear. Or maybe they're just kind of helping you develop some sort of gift. For some of you, you may be in Aries. This could be your energy, and you are discovering that you have a gift, or you're discovering something about yourself, and you are you're using it to your advantage. So you could be a healer. You might be someone who is very intuitive or psychic, or overall just you have some sort of gift and you're using it either to help other people or you're using it to help yourself. You may be a doctor, you may be a nurse, but you do have like some sort of healing qualities about yourself here. If you're in an established relationship, the Temperance card comes up, could also be about resolving any type of issues that you guys were having, because it is coming together and trying to work something out, trying to find a happy medium between the two of you. And then those of you that are dating, you might be dating someone that is like completely opposite, someone who's very different from you, but yet when you guys come together, it blends really well. There is a natural flow of conversation between the two of you. There's also chemistry between you and this person here. But I am feeling like there is something in regards to spirituality that you're involved in, something around yourself. I'm feeling like a lot of you have been trying to meditate or channel messages from beyond, from people who have crossed over. Going back to relationships here, I feel like at some point there is going to be some sort of conflict where you guys are not seeing eye to eye. There is some sort of disagreement taking place. Like you guys are trying to resolve it, but every now and then you or the other person gets too heated, and you know it can turn into like go from a healthy conversation to some sort of intense debate, and you're going back and forth. Everyone's trying to prove their point, but yet at the same time I'm feeling like both parties have a valid point. There's also something in regards to being confronted about something, and frustrations here building up. So I feel like there is kind of like an eruption, like a volcano here. But there is someone in your life that knows how to keep you calm and keep you at peace. And once things are put out into the open, especially if you have been avoiding some sort of conversations that were uncomfortable to have, you guys are going to be able to get over that. Those of you that are in relationships, you're going to get back to a happy place with the Ten of Cups here. Being happy that you got some things out of your system, being in love with the person all over again. Now, for some of you, you could have been in denial about some sort of chemistry that you were having with someone. And it's almost like this argument leads into some sort of intense, passionate connection here where you feel like, oh my God, this person is everything I dreamed of. This is amazing. So I'm seeing like a lot of you connecting with someone and it feels like a dream. And it is like this fiery energy around you guys. But I feel like it is talking to those of you, especially that are Aries. But I'm seeing that fiery passion here. And there's something very mysterious about you, or there's something very mysterious about the other person. I'm also seeing someone who is very crafty, someone who's very creative and crafty. I don't know if they make pottery or they make ceramics. Someone who is working with their hands and they're creating something, especially like if it's like your own personal decorations or designs. I'm seeing like these little orbs here. Also, spiritually, I'm seeing that spirits are around you. Like every time you take a picture, there are these orbs that appear. That's because you're surrounded by like a lot of spirits, or you're like a magnet. They are attracted to you, and that would make sense for the temperance card, because you're some sort of medium, or they have messages that they need you to translate, because this is also about translation. Someone who is able to translate messages for other people, deciphering messages here, making them clear. And for some of you too, I was getting interior decorators for some of you. Those of you that, I don't know if you're curious about your career or what direction to go in. I'm seeing something about interior decorators. Those of you that might find your passion in that department here. And I'm also seeing someone who is able to manifest their desires and make their dreams come true. I feel like this person is manifesting something here. They're putting all their energy into it, and it's attracting. So it's like the law of attraction, where they're attracting things that they want and desire into their lives. They're able to manifest happiness, and I'm seeing you being surrounded by happiness here. There's also the possibility of a water sign coming into your life. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or someone who's very sensitive or intuitive. But there is some sort of competition between you and this person, where you guys are always trying to outdo the other person, or it's kind of like that petty energy. One person sees the other person down and they won't help them. They just kind of stand there and wallow in it. Somebody's throwing somebody under the bus too. So I don't know if that is in regards to work or your romantic life, but I feel like somebody is being thrown under the bus. So there is going to be some sort of war. You're like, this is war. Like, you did that to me, I'm coming at you. Like, now you did it. Now you've done it. And someone I'm seeing rage. So I don't know if someone triggers your temper, or if you're dealing with someone that has a short temper. But I'm seeing something starting off as peaceful, and then that following week dealing with things that are petty and people who aren't communicating well with each other, and not being able to be fair with each other. This is a clash of egos going on here. Someone is trying to prove a point. And also, I feel like this is one of those situations where you at one point trusted someone with a secret, and then they throw it in your face. And it's like, wow. And, you know, I hate when people do that. Like, you confide in someone, and then when you guys get into an argument, they throw it in your face. And I don't know why this scenario just came in my mind, because I'm seeing like with the two opposite energies. So say, for instance, like you are in an interracial relationship, and, you know, of course, race isn't a problem, but when you get into an argument, then you want to use the race card, or then the other person wants to act like a racist, and they're saying something because they knew it would hurt. So somebody is like hitting below the belt, but it's only out of anger. So I'm feeling like someone says something, hits someone below the belt because they're hurt. They don't really mean it. You know, and I do feel like if that's something that happens, that you guys would get past that. But, you know, that was petty and it was uncalled for. Again, here with the Tower, I'm seeing like a wake up, like something that is falling apart. Something is being destroyed. So either the relationship is being destroyed, or there's some sort of drastic change where things are getting revealed and you're just like, wow, you know, I didn't expect that. That was completely unexpected. I'm seeing two people just kind of falling out of the blue, because it's going to throw people off, because at one point you were so happy with the Ten of Cups. You were so overwhelmed. You were so in love. And then something like shit hits the fan at some point, and then it causes everything to just kind of fall apart and be, you know, destroyed with whatever it is that comes out of the blue here. And I'm seeing someone kind of falling from their high horse. I'm seeing one person getting revenge on another person. They went hard. Like it's like somebody is saying, I told you so. I told you I would get you back. And they were right. They really did it. Not saying it was fair, but they did it. I don't know if this is you or the other person, but somebody is saying something really drastic and causing something to fall apart, or they're doing that to you. Yeah, I'm seeing like hurt, someone being hurt. I feel like whatever this is that happens, it's like you're glad the truth come out, and you're like, yeah, well, now I know. I'm so glad that we got that off of our chest. I'm glad that I got that off of my chest. So I feel like you're learning how to detach from things and move forward in confidence. You're able to confidently detach from something that is no longer any good for you, or that isn't serving your highest good. You're just like walking away from that and able to be yourself and able to be free. For some of you, this is about someone coming into your life, a soulmate that you're going to have a strong soul connection to. And it happens out of the blue. And that could be this third party energy that takes place. It's not the lovers, but it is still making me feel like that someone unexpectedly comes into your life and shakes it up. And, you know, it's almost like running away with that person. And it's like, what just happened here? And here also with the Eight of Wands, again, I'm feeling like something taking off really fast. So I'm feeling like if you're in a relationship, I'm feeling like something very unusual happens where you run into someone that you weren't expecting and you guys like just hit it off, and it just kind of shakes the foundation of your current relationship because of the chemistry, because of the attraction. It's a whirlwind. It just, you know, it just dramatically changes your life. Those of you that are single, I still feel like it's basically the same thing that applies. It's just someone coming into your life at a very unexpected time, or maybe you just weren't expecting whoever this is, and things just kind of take off fast. There's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of flirtation, a lot of passion, and career-wise, this is a lot of going back to having a lot of creativity in what it is that you do here. For some of you, I'm also feeling like if you live in like one of those dry places, I'm giving like a pre-warning, it might not be as major, but enough to shake you up. Those of you that live on the West Coast, especially Southwest, I'm seeing either an earthquake, so like a natural disaster. So either like an earthquake, or a dust storm. I'm feeling like this is Mother Nature. It gets angry and does something. I don't know if it could be, I don't know if it's the time of year for tsunamis or anything, or tornadoes, but whatever the case, I am kind of picking up some sort of natural disaster. Maybe it's something just, no, it has to do with nature. Could be another snowstorm coming for somebody, or a monsoon. I don't know. So I'm seeing like some of you being torn between two people. Either someone becomes very undecided and they don't know what direction to take. It's like you're walking in the dark and you're just risking everything. Someone is getting ready to make some sort of sacrifice to go on some sort of path, because they're listening to their intuition. They're listening to the stars. For some of you, I'm feeling like you feel that feeling like we're star-crossed lovers. This is like Romeo and Juliet. Like we're so different, but so connected. And how could this be? Why did the universe do this to me? And I am seeing someone being left out in the cold, someone being rejected, and wishing what wishing that they had what the other people had, looking at other relationships and desiring that, and feeling like you're lacking that in your relationship. For some of you, don't let it get you down, because I am seeing you drowning in your emotions. And for some of you, you're also trying to cover up your emotions, or someone is trying to hide how they really feel. But there is a sense of abandonment and feeling like you can't say what you need. Like you feel like this person knows that they need you, but they're not saying anything, nor are you. So there's just like this silence. Nobody's reaching out. Your pride keeps you from expressing how you truly feel. Or maybe this is them. Maybe they see what you have. Maybe they want you. They see that you're in a relationship, but they know the chemistry that you guys have, and they want you guys to be together, but they don't say in it. They don't want to step on anyone's toes or something. But there is some sort of major decision, and you feel like you're lost. You're like in the dark about everything. As far as on making a choice or a decision, you're just like, I'm just going to keep going and see what happens. But you're torn. You're torn here. Now, there's a lot of major things happening for you guys. We have a lot of major arcana coming out. And here, too, we have the devil. And you feel like someone has your soul. You're like, I can't function right. This person has my heart and soul. You feel like you belong to this person. Or maybe they feel like they belong to you. But this is some sort of attachment or obsession. Maybe you are constantly looking at their pictures. I feel like somebody has your soul, or you are trying to hold someone or bind someone to you. Maybe you're staring at their pictures. You can't let them go. Now, also, this is a possibility of dealing with someone who suffers from some sort of codependent behavior, whether it is drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, eating, someone who overindulges. But I'm feeling like some of you might be feeling like you're stuck or trapped, or maybe you feel like you're trapped in some sort of relationship and you want to let go. You're reaching out to this person not to leave, not to give up. I feel like it's like for some of you, somebody is crying out for help and nobody's listening. Look at how this person is just trapped in this picture and they're just being held captive and nobody's doing anything. Nobody's listening. So I don't know how that applies to you. Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's an addiction, or you're dealing with someone that has an addiction. I'm feeling like eventually this is going to lead to you seeking help with the Hierophant. So you might end up, those of you that have addictions, you might end up checking yourself into an institution or a hospital, or if you're having some sort of psychological problems or disorders or depression, I feel like you are eventually going to seek help for it. Those of you that are in relationships, I'm feeling like you might go see a counselor or go to see the advice of someone that you trust. And for some of you that is not that deep, it is still at least getting help by at least talking to someone or having to go to the doctor about something. Now, some of you too, that's another thing I am seeing, health. Something could be wrong with your health and you need to get that checked out. Checked with the doctor. If this isn't happening to you, please be very careful, be open and honest when it comes to your sexuality, because I am seeing something being related to health and maybe needing to seek medical attention or going to a professional for help. For others of you, this has to do with your finances and having to seek government assistance about something because you don't have enough and you feel like you don't want to go, to public aid, or you don't want to go to the government because you feel like once you go to them, then you're indebted to them, or like they're all in your business. They make you do things that you don't want to have to do. They're all in your information. So I am seeing something also in regards to government. It could also be someone who is abusing their power here, whether this is, so someone, the Hierophant is someone that has a high ranking position, whether they are a physician, a psychiatrist, what do you call it? A politician, someone who is seen as being well respected and all knowing. And then this person, being next to the devil, that is someone who to me could be very abusive, who could be using people to get what they want. What do you call that? Extortion, someone who is like an extortionist, or who, threatens, like, well, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to tell about that affair. I'm going to put it on YouTube. I have it on video. I'm going to put out that sex tape. So this is somebody also abusing their powers that I'm picking up here, and somebody feeling helpless, like there's nothing that they can do about it. You're like, there's nothing I can do about this. This person has me under their captive, under their spell, and, they have all the information. They have all the power. Now, also, I'm feeling that the Hierophant is talking about something that is going to be revealed, especially because it's over the Eight of Wands here. I'm feeling like there's the possibility of someone either confessing something to you, or you confessing something to them. And also, yeah, the Hierophant can be a religious advisor too, or a spiritual leader, but they have something dark about them that they're covering up. There's something dishonest about this person. And also too, I know I'm picking up a lot of things, but it's all of a sudden it's just kind of like just spilling out these different scenarios. I'm seeing, and I know somebody's going to say, I thought this was a love reading. I'm sorry. Other things are coming out. But yeah, I'm also seeing something in regards to like someone practicing black magic to get initiated into something, or they're like the leader of some sort of dark group, or something that deals with satanic works, or things that deal with holding people against something where you take someone's will away, or you might find out that maybe someone was trying to do that to you, like using some sort of spell work on you, because I am seeing a snake here. So someone is a snake. Someone isn't who they appear to be, and I feel like the truth is going to be revealed about that. All right, so you guys, that was your reading for April, Taurus and Venus. I'm sorry, Venus and Taurus. So yeah, if you guys want a private reading, because everyone's lives are different, just email namat76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.